Thanks for tuning in to today's broadcast of a live sports event featuring the Abernathy Antelopes and Ladylopes. Today's broadcast is being streamed by and is under the authority of AA Sports Properties. Today's broadcast is made possible because of the generous support of the following sponsors: the Abernathy Independent School District, First State Bank, Clark Riley Insurance, Abernathy's First Baptist Church, Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop, JC Refrigeration, Cooling and Heating, Nan Riley with Remax Realtors, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, Nutri and Ag Solutions, Vista Bank, Ty Horsford with Movement Real Estate, Plains Land Bank, South Plains Auto Ranch, City Gin, and City Gin Cotton Warehouse. To join these fine businesses and to show your support for the Abernathy Antelopes and Ladylopes on our broadcasts, you can call or text us at 806-773-4658. Again, thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast of this live sports event featuring the Abernathy Antelopes and Ladylopes. And good evening tonight, fans of the Abernathy Antelopes and Ladylopes, as the Abernathy Antelope football team has once again hit the road here in 2022 district play on this beautiful fall Friday night, as tonight we are in Wildcat Stadium in Littlefield, Texas, home of the Littlefield Wildcats, for tonight's district showdown between the Abernathy Antelopes and the Littlefield Wildcats. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. Voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford, with you tonight. And here for the first few minutes of our broadcast, going to be dealing with a sharp sun glare into our eyes and into your eyes on the camera lens back home as you watch on your mobile device or TV or whatever it is. But here in just a few minutes, that sun should set behind the west bleachers here in Littlefield tonight, creating a beautiful scene and a beautiful setting tonight for this big-time district matchup between the Abernathy Antelopes and the Littlefield Wildcats. We've gone to some great links tonight to get you as good of a picture of the broadcast as we can this evening, as our wingman, Travis Wickenden, is actually not set up in the booth with us. He is out in the elements, as we've got cords, draped out windows, and all sorts of stuff tonight to bring you the video and audio broadcast of Abernathy Antelope football here tonight. So thanks for being with us in what should be a fun and entertaining contest between two pretty dang good football teams, as tonight you've got a battle of 5-2 contenders. The Abernathy Antelopes at 5-2. They are 2-0 in district play, and you've got the Littlefield Wildcats also 5-2 on the season, and they are an even 1-1 in district play. So as far as seeding goes and chasing a district championship, a very important game tonight at Wildcat Stadium in Littlefield, Texas. Both of these teams victorious last week in district action, as the Abernathy Antelopes defeated the Roosevelt Eagles 40-21, avenging two losses to Roosevelt a year ago, including that loss in the regional championship game. And the Littlefield Wildcats, they went on the road for the second straight week to begin district play, and they were victorious over the Stanton Buffaloes by a final count of 39-7 1 week ago. Last year, these two teams met in non-district play, as these two teams competing for the first time in quite some time in the same district, but they did play a year ago in non-district action back at Antelope Stadium in Abernathy, and it was the Abernathy Antelopes getting a 35-20 win over the Littlefield Wildcats a season ago to finish up non-district play. And so we'll kind of talk about the implications of the district standings of this game and other action going on tonight throughout the district as we go throughout our broadcast this evening. But let's scout the opponent tonight a little bit, if you will, and let's talk about the Littlefield Wildcats, as the Wildcats have wins this season over Muleshoe 28-7, Denver City 33-14, Post 61-6, Lamesa 42-0, and before mentioned Stanton 39-7. So when the Wildcats have been victorious, they've been victorious big. Their losses on the season came to, at the time, 4-0 Brownfield team, 28-14. And the Coahoma Bulldogs, who are also 1-1 in district play and just one loss on the season. As Coahoma got a big win over Littlefield, 35-28 to open district play. Offensively, you've got a pretty dangerous offensive attack for the Littlefield Wildcats, as they are putting up 35 points a game, very similar to the Antelope offense, and also similarly on defense, they are giving up just 14 points a contest. Littlefield, they started the season 4-0. They are 1-2 over the last 3 weeks, and so they're trying to make it 2 district wins in a row tonight. Are the Littlefield Wildcats. Some names and numbers to keep an eye on tonight as you watch this one for Littlefield. They have got and this is a name if I've ever heard one, they've got a sophomore quarterback by the name of Chippy Green. As Chippy Green, 204 yards passing per game. Littlefield, a team that likes to spread it out and throw it around quite a bit. So the Abernathy Antelope defensive secondary is going to be getting quite a challenge here tonight. You've also got a very capable running back in the backfield in Mason Jones for the Wildcats. Jones, 93 yards per contest on the ground. He has scored 7 touchdowns. We didn't mention it, Chippy Green with 23 total touchdowns on the season for this Littlefield Ball Club, 13 through the air and 10 on the ground. And also, a favorite receiving target of Chippy Green is Haven Jimenez. Jimenez leads the team with 74 yards receiving per contest for the Littlefield Wildcats. And so they're a team that's going to balance themselves pretty well on offense, and they're pretty stiff on defense as well, just giving up the 14 points per contest. A team that can beat you through the air or on the ground is this Littlefield Wildcat Ball Club. It's going to be a difficult test tonight for your Abernathy Antelopes. Let's switch gears just a little bit if we can, and let's chat about the Abernathy Antelopes this evening. As hopefully we're getting just minutes away from that sun setting behind the west bleachers here at Wildcat Stadium. That will make all of our pictures a little bit better, including mine glaring through a foggy glass and a sun glaring off of it. Hopefully that sun will get behind the stands here momentarily, so hang with us on that. But let's talk about the Abernathy Antelopes this evening, coming off of a game where it was close for a while, but they pulled away from the Roosevelt Eagles last week and walked away with a 40-21 victory. Lots of penalties, lots of miscues in that game. The Antelopes are going to have to clean up tonight on the road if they want to get a win here tonight in Littlefield and get to 3-0 in district play. But they got the 19-point win a week ago, offensively averaging 31 points per contest and just giving up 14 points per game on defense. Is when this team has been really good, the defense has shined for the Abernathy Antelopes, and hoping for another performance similar to that here this evening. And it looks like we're about to have the national anthem tonight at Wildcat Stadium. Let's take a quick pause for our anthem. And I don't know how well you could hear that, but the final notes of the national anthem tonight as the Abernathy Antelopes get ready to take on the Littlefield Wildcats here this evening from Wildcat Stadium in Littlefield, Texas. As we were talking about the Abernathy Antelopes whenever we went to break, they entered tonight's contest all by themselves atop the district standings after 2 weeks as the Abernathy Antelopes 2-0 in district play. You've got a plethora of teams right behind them at 1-1 as you've got Kahoma, Littlefield, and Idalou and Roosevelt all at 1-1 in district play. And you've got Stanton at 0-2 entering the contest tonight. Couple guys to keep an eye on for the Antelopes. Quarterback Caleb Harrell ran for 231 yards last week to lead the Abernathy Antelopes. Also, Alan Macias, 4 rushing touchdowns last week against the Roosevelt Eagles. Abernathy, they've been successful this year when they haven't hurt themselves via penalties and turnovers. So hopefully tonight they play a clean game and get out of here with a win. Again, we realize you're looking directly into the sun as we're ready to kick this one off here looking to our west. Littlefield will kick it off wearing the maroon jerseys with white helmets and white pants, and they squib it just across the 40-yard line. Abernathy alertly falls on it. Number 11 for the Antelopes. That was Jay Crevilla covering the short kickoff as Littlefield tried to catch the Antelopes napping on the opening kickoff by doing a little bit of a squib action, but the Antelopes recover, and they will take over in good field position starting at their own 35. That opening kickoff brought to you by the South Plains Auto Ranch. Caleb Harrell, the quarterback for the Antelopes, leads the troop onto the field, and flags fly. And Abernathy is called for offsides to begin the ball game. That was a problem a week ago for the Antelopes. And hopefully that's not a sign of things to come tonight. A 5-yard penalty against Abernathy. And it will be first down and 15 for the Antelopes before they even snap the ball for the first time tonight. Backs the ball up to the 30-yard line on the left hash mark. In the gun is Harrell with trips to the short side of the field. Harrell follows his blockers that way across the 30, pushes out just shy of the 35-yard line before he is wrestled down there by 2 or 3 Wildcat defenders. Jeremiah Trevino leading that charge for the Littlefield defense. And it will be a gain of 5, bringing up second down and 10 for Abernathy as they get the penalty yardage back. Once again in the shotgun is Harrell, the Antelope quarterback. He rolls to the far side, throwing it underneath in the flat to the tight end Miller. Landry Miller turns it up across the 45-yard line to the Littlefield side of the field. That's going to be a first down for the Abernathy Antelopes, brought to you by Abernathy's First Baptist Church. And Abernathy, for the first time today, they move the chains out near midfield. It'll be first down and 10 on the pass completion to Landry Miller. In the shotgun again is Harrell as Abernathy works pretty quickly. First handoff of the game coming sweep to the near side. Alan Macias with a stiff arm into Littlefield Wildcat territory down close to the 45-yard line before he's wrestled down there after a gain of 7. And it will be second down and 3 for the Antelopes, as that's the first carry for Macias, who scored 4 touchdowns a week ago. In the shotgun is Harrell. He takes the snap, and he is going to go to his right, following his lead blockers across the 45. He's got another first down inside the 42-yard line, as again, a first down run brought to you by the First Baptist Church, there by Caleb Harrell, and it's first down and 10 for the Antelopes, as they have it down to the 42-yard line in Littlefield territory. In the shotgun again is Harrell. Harrell takes the snap, hands it off to the near side. It's Monkey pushing inside the 40. He got what he could down to the 39-yard line. A gain of 3 yards for Alan Macias. And it will be second down and 7 coming up for the Antelopes as we go down inside of 10 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. Just underway tonight from Wildcat Stadium. In the gun again is Harrell. Bootleg to the right. He's going to roll out of the pocket again, throw it in the flat, going across the field. He wanted number 82 for the Antelopes, Brody Shadden, but Shadden not able to haul it in. The pass falls incomplete. And it'll be a big 3rd down and 7 coming up here for the Antelopes. That was just out of the outstretched arms of Shadden, working in Shadden at a new position due to some injuries on this Antelope Ball Club. In the shotgun again is Harrell on 3rd down and 7, empty backfield. Off the back foot, throws it. It's deflected and caught by Macias behind the line of scrimmage, and he is going to be wrestled down by number 88, Daniel Silvas, making the tackle there for a loss of 2 yards. And the first time denied, Abernathy is going to face a 4th down situation here on 4th down and 9 against this Wildcat defense. Looks like the offense is going to stay on the field at the 41 of Littlefield. In the shotgun is Harrell, as now he pauses and looks to the Antelope sideline for some instruction. Now Macias switches sides, and now out of that little quick drop, Harrell's going to pooch kick it. Just a quick kick punt there by Harrell and the Antelopes, and they're going to down it inside the 10-yard line. So if you've got to punt the football, at least you pin the Wildcats deep, switch the end of the field, and I really kind of like that call. You initially try and get Littlefield off sides. They don't jump. You go ahead and punt the football, make Littlefield's offense go the length of the field, and try and establish some field position here early in the contest. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Littlefield Wildcats as Littlefield takes the field on offense. Is Chip Green in the gun. He takes the snap, and it's a quick screen pass into the slot. Look out, some room for the receiver who makes the catch and scampers out across the 35-yard line. That is Haven Jimenez. We talked about him, the favorite target of Green, and it's 1st down and 10 for the Wildcats. They hurry it up. No huddle to the line of scrimmage. Now Green rolls left, throws it back to the right. That's problems in the middle of the field. Again, it's Jimenez. He comes all the way to the near side, but the Antelope defense stays with him. And that's a nice defensive play as number 13, as that is Jackson Hole for the Antelopes, coming over to make the tackle near the line of scrimmage. Jimenez caught it and ran a lot of yards to pick up just a half a yard, as most of his yards came horizontally there running the football after the catch for Haven Jimenez. And it'll be 2nd down and 9 coming up for the Littlefield Wildcats. The Littlefield Wildcat a little slow to get off the field. That time it might have been Jimenez. And that slows down the train a little bit for the Wildcats. Green is in the shotgun. This might be a free play, or did Abernathy get back as Green scrambles in the pocket? He's hit from behind as he throws, and it's out of bounds on the far side of the field, as intended target that time was number 11, Josiah Garcia, but it was the pressure from behind and the hit that caused the throw to errantly fall out of bounds on that Littlefield sideline, and it will be 3rd down and 9 facing the Wildcat offense again. A big defensive play here for the Antelopes as they try and force a 3rd down stop against this potent spread attack of the Littlefield Wildcats. So we are down inside of 8:20 to play here in the first quarter. Antelope fans below us make some noise as Green is in the gun for Littlefield, takes the snap, hands the ball off, trying to follow his blockers and breaking a tackle at the line of scrimmage is number 2, Mason Jones, out across the 40 to the 43-yard line. That is short of a 1st down by about 3 yards, as he's going to get 6, and it looks like Littlefield will do the same thing the Antelopes did and play the field position battle early, as both defenses are going to come up with big stops on their first opportunity this evening. That defensive stand for the Antelopes brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions. As the Wildcats set to punt, Haven Jimenez, an end-over-end kick that bounces at the 35, takes an Abernathy bounce back towards the 40, and it will be down at the 38-yard line. And so Abernathy will get their second opportunity with the football, and the offense will retake the field here for the Antelopes. It's finally that sun sets behind the west grandstands here at Wildcat Stadium. allowing us all to see a little bit better. First down and 10 for the Antelopes as Harold is in the shotgun again. As he is going to take the snap, he's going to hand the ball off. It's a sweep to the right. Macias splits between two tacklers across the 40 and gets it to the 43, maybe the 44-yard line. That's a positive gain of almost 6 yards for Macias on the carry. And it will be second down and 4 coming up, as that time didn't look like there was a whole lot there, but Macias slithered his way up the field. Second down in the gun is Harrell. Once again, he hands the ball off. This time, Macias stopped in his tracks at the 45-yard line for no gain. And a Littlefield Wildcat defender came up and popped him there. And another big third down facing this Antelope offense. A third and manageable long 3, maybe a short 4 here for the Abernathy offense. Wearing the white jerseys, heading to the left side of our field. In the gun, rolling right. Now Harrell going to scramble, try and get free. He got by one defender, but not the other. And Harrell's going to be dropped behind the line of scrimmage back at the 40-yard line as he was running for his life back there. And I think finally getting there was Noah Lopez, number 30 for the Wildcats. He sacks Harrell for a loss on the play, and it'll be another punting situation for the Abernathy Antelopes. As Abernathy looks to punt, and Harrell a booming end-over-end kick that is bobbled a little bit, but fair caught at the 25-yard line by Haven Jimenez. And it will be first down and 10 for the Littlefield Wildcats as they'll take over at their own 25-yard line. So it's nothing but a field position battle early as these two defenses between the Antelopes and the Littlefield Wildcats trade blows. 5:59 left to play in a scoreless first quarter. A big district action tonight from Wildcat Stadium in Littlefield. Abernathy trying to stay atop the district standings alone with a win here tonight. In the shotgun is Harrell. Check that. It's not Harrell. It's Green for Littlefield. He tosses it out to the left as he tossed it to Mason Jones, who turned it up near the 30-yard line and a gain of 5 on first down. The Wildcats will go no huddle to the line of scrimmage again. In the gun is Green. Empty backfield. Now Green chased out of the pocket. Rolling to the near side. Throws it. He has a man who makes a nice catch across the 50-yard line. And the coaching staff for Abernathy on the near side signaling incomplete. But I think the officials got that one right as Omar Martinez hauls in a one-handed grab over the shoulder into Abernathy territory. But was there a flag on the play? And this one's coming back. It's going to negate a big offensive play for the Wildcats. Because I'm not sure the penalty here. It's just going to be a 5-yard mark off. It'll be second down and 10, but that'll back Littlefield all the way back up to the 25-yard line. That's a big penalty against the Wildcats. Empty backfield, now being chased, throwing it down the same place, intended for the same target, this time not able to hold on. And check that, it was Mason Jones this time, was well covered down there by Hole, along with number 25 for the Antelopes. That is Riley Rivera breaking that pass up. As started with some pressure on Green in the pocket, though, there for that Antelope defense. It'll be third down and 10 coming up here for Littlefield as the Antelope defense looks for another stop. Tell you what, that Littlefield offense, they don't waste any time getting to the line of scrimmage and snapping it in the gun, looking to throw. Underneath it is caught. Haven Jimenez turns it up across the 30-yard line. It'll depend on the spot right near the marker. Or check that, they needed to get to the 35, so it'll be fourth down. He'll be 5 yards short of a first down. Haven Jimenez hauls it in out of the backfield and races for 5 yards. That's not enough, though. And the Littlefield Wildcats going to be forced into another punting situation as the dangerous Jimenez will punt for Littlefield. Jimenez stands at his own 19, and he puts it a high end-over-end kick. It is going to again take an Abernathy bounce at the 40-yard line, back up to the 41, and that is where the Antelopes will take over, first down and 10. It's another defensive stand tonight by this Antelope defense, brought to you by the Nutrien Ag Solutions. So both teams, 2 offensive possessions. Both teams have come up empty without much of a threat. Talked about 2 offenses averaging 35 points a game coming into the contest tonight. It's been the defenses taking center stage so far. In the shotgun is Caleb Harrell with trips to the far side. Harrell instead runs with it. A quarterback keeper to the near side as flags fly at the end of the play as Harrell crosses the 45-yard line to the 46, and it appears Abernathy's going to be whistled for a holding violation. That's going to negate what would have been a 4 or 5 yard run on first down for Harrell. Another penalty against the Antelopes will back them up. 4:57 and counting to play here in the first quarter tonight from Wildcat Stadium in Littlefield. In the shotgun is Harrell. Hands it off underneath, and pretty well covered that time is Macias as he ran it right into the teeth of 2 Wildcat defenders. Credit number 10, Ian Mendez with the Littlefield tackle, and it'll be second down and a long ways as the Antelopes need to get it all the way out just across midfield to move the sticks. In the shotgun again is the Antelope quarterback Harrell. He rolls to the near side, flush from the pocket. Now he scrambles, can't get away, and once again, Harrell is dropped at or maybe just a little bit behind the line of scrimmage. Number 33, Diego Ramirez for the Littlefield defense, coming up to make the stop, and it is going to be third down and long coming up for the Antelopes. Abernathy, one of the better defenses they've played this year tonight, has a Littlefield defense giving up just 14 points per game. Up there with the Idalou defense, and offense may be hard to come by tonight. As bobbling the snap, Harrell picks it up, airs it out over the middle. He's got a wide open Landry Miller, who dropped it at the 30-yard line. As that time, Harrell put it right over the shoulder of Miller, and he might have taken that one to the house for a touchdown, but he can hang on, and a big missed opportunity there for the Antelopes, and it will be fourth down. As Landry Miller had broke free down the middle of the field, and he had a clear path to the end zone. Instead, it will be fourth down and long for the Antelopes, and Abernathy going to be forced to punt. As Harrell just does get it away, almost blocked, but he gets away a good kick that takes an Abernathy bounce at the 30, still rolling inside the 20, and it will not roll dead until it reaches the 14-yard line. So a good punt there by Harrell to once again kind of reverse that field for the Antelope defense, and that puts a Littlefield, their offense, back deep on their own side of the field. So a missed opportunity there for the Antelopes. Looked like maybe a big play from Harrell to Miller, but the Antelope tight end couldn't hang on. It'll be first down and 10 for Green and the Littlefield Wildcats. Chip Green, the sophomore quarterback for Littlefield, once again in the gun, takes the snap, hands it off to Mason Jones, who pushes up close to the 20-yard line. As in on the tackle there was Levi Carrillo, among others, for the Antelopes. It'll be second down and 7. As once again they hurry it to the line. This time it's a quarterback keeper as kind of a fake handoff, and then trying to keep it was Green over to that left side. The Antelopes not fooled. They let it come to them, and they make the play. Third down and a long 3, almost 4, coming up here for Littlefield. Another big opportunity for the Antelope defense as Green is in the shotgun once again. And what do we got? Do we have a flag? Yep, we do, and it's offside. There was somebody up front there who flinched for the Littlefield Wildcats on that offensive line. So a penalty against Littlefield. That turns 3rd and 4 into 3rd and 9 here for the Wildcats as we near 2.5 to go in the opening quarter. Looking to throw, Green scrambles out of the pocket. He's being chased from behind. Throws it over the middle of the field, and coming to the near side across the field was Ian Mendez, and he had space, but Mendez, it's out of the reach of him. He can't grab it, and it's going to be 4th down for the Littlefield Wildcats. Another defensive stand. Good job that time, putting some pressure once again on Green by that Antelope defense in the pocket, forcing a throw maybe that Green didn't want to make, and Littlefield forced 3 and out. That defensive stop brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions. And the Wildcats will punt it away. Haven Jimenez, a low line drive kick. This one's pretty short, but it does take a Littlefield bounce across midfield and into Abernathy territory. And it'll roll dead right smack dab on the 45-yard line of the Abernathy Antelopes. And they're going to place it, I would assume, right in the middle of the field. Or check that. Will they put it on that right hash or right in the middle of the field? It'll be on the right hash mark. That's what I thought. Just a hair inside their own 45 for the Antelopes. So these defenses trading blows here in the first 12 minutes of the contest. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Antelopes as they will take over from their own 45. In the shotgun is Harrell. Harrell takes the snap. Coming near side is they give it to Rolando Martinez out of the backfield. He tries to get the edge. Pretty good job defensively chasing him down by number 3, Omar Martinez, and number 10, Ian Mendez, after a gain of just a yard for Martinez coming in motion out of that Antelope backfield, and it will be 2nd down and 9 coming up here for the Lopes. Big play, Rolando couldn't break free that time. In the shotgun is Harrell again. He takes the snap, hands it off to Monkey. Monkey tries to get the edge. He does into Wildcat territory. He turns it up to the 46-yard line before he's tripped up to make it a manageable 3rd down and 4 coming up now for the Wildcat, or for the Antelopes against this Wildcat defense. Abernathy has once again moved it into Wildcat territory. And the Antelopes will have it at the 48-yard line, 3rd down and 4. In the shotgun is Harrell. He takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Macias. Little bit of a jump pass to Revilla. Jake Revilla's got it across the 40 to the 38-yard line. He's pulled down by his helmet, but no flag. But it is a First Baptist Church 1st down for the Abernathy Antelopes, and they're inside the Wildcat 40. And that'll move the marker for the Antelopes to the 38-yard line, 1st down and 10 for Abernathy. We go near a minute to play here in the first 12 minutes. In the shotgun is Harrell. Harrell coming to the near side. Now he cuts back towards the middle. He's inside the 30. He's got another 1st down brought to you by First Baptist Church across the 30 down to the 25-yard line. That quarterback keeper, a play that was so successful last week against Roosevelt, enabling Harrell to rush for north of 230 a week ago, and he picks up a chunk there. 1st down and 10. In the gun is Harrell. Hands the ball off up the middle. It's Macias. He is picking his way through defenders into the red zone, and that's going to move the sticks again. That's going to be another 1st down for the Antelopes, and a tough run by Alan Macias. That 1st down brought to you by the First Baptist Church again, and Abernathy's got it 1st down and goal from inside the 10 as they are down to the 9-yard line. Harrell is into the shotgun. He takes the snap. It's a design keep up the middle. He follows his blockers, and the big number 1 gets free and takes it into the end zone for an Antelope touchdown. As from 9 yards out, the Antelope quarterback, Caleb Harrell, follows the big boys up front and takes it into the end zone right up the gut for an Antelope touchdown. And Abernathy strikes first tonight. They've got a 6-0 lead on the road. Pending Slavs PAT. It is up and it is good. A slingshot by Vyacheslav Timanchenko. And the Abernathy Antelopes lead 7-0 here late in the first quarter. We'll take a timeout and come back. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope football. You don't have to travel across the state to find a used car. South Plains Auto Ranch, right here in Abernathy, has you covered. Austin and his team are ready to go to work for you to get you in your new ride. With in-house financing available, South Plains Auto Ranch is a win-win situation. Come see us today on South Avenue D in Abernathy or give us a call at 298-2200. We are behind the Lopes and Lady Lopes this season. And once again, good evening and welcome back here to Wildcat Stadium in Littlefield, Texas. Ty Horsford sort of alongside Travis Wickenden. He is outside in the elements tonight to bring you the best possible camera shot that we can. But he does a great job for us on the camera work to get our broadcasts on the air. And it will be the Antelopes kicking it off, brought to you by the South Plains Auto Ranch, following the first score of the game. As Timanchenko puts his foot into it, it's returnable by Mason Jones out across the 25-yard line for Littlefield, but he doesn't quite make it to the 30. And it'll be first down and 10 for the Littlefield Wildcats. Must be some kind of a celebrate pink game this evening. Lots of pink over there on the Littlefield sideline and the Lady Lope cheerleaders down below us, cheering with some pink palms as well. Obviously, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. In the shotgun is Chip Green. He takes the snap, a quick screen pass to the near side. It is caught and shaking two defenders. Some shifty moving by number 3. That is Omar Martinez, and then greeting him rather unkindly is Cash Money Garcia at the 35-yard line. But he does pick up 8 on the catch and run, and it will be second down and 2 coming up here for the Wildcats. But we're going to switch into the field because that is the end of the first quarter tonight from Wildcat Stadium in Littlefield. Abernathy leads it 7-0 after 12 minutes. We'll take a timeout and come back. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope football. Do you have insurance needs? Then your first call needs to be to Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. Whether it's personal or business, home or farm, we have you covered with over 30 years of experience. We are locally owned and operated and are proud to call Abernathy home. If we can serve you in any way, stop by and see us on the West Service Road in Abernathy or give us a call today at 806-298-2591. We are always proud of our Lopes and Lady Lopes and are backing you all the way this year. As we welcome you back in here tonight to Wildcat Stadium in Littlefield, Texas, set to start the second quarter this evening with Abernathy holding a 7-0 lead on the Wildcats as the Antelope cheerleaders tossing some T-shirts into the stands to begin this second period. Want to say thank you this evening to Nan Riley with Remax Realtors, Vista Bank in Abernathy, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, City Gin, Cotton Warehouse, and the Hill Vet Service, all proud supporters of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes, and they help make our broadcast possible as well. Handoff as Littlefield faces a second down and short. As a gain of 1, it'll still be short of a first down. Third down and a yard here for the Wildcats. In the gun, another handoff to Mason Jones up the middle. It'll depend on the spot. He didn't get much. He didn't need much. And it's a first down for Littlefield, a gain of 1.5 yards. And it's a fresh set of downs for the Littlefield Wildcats. It's Chip Green in the gun. Takes the snap. Green rolling. Now chased. Throws it back to the near side. If Abernathy makes an open field tackle, it's trouble. And they do. As Haven Jimenez, swarmed by a host of Antelope defenders, behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss on the play of 3 yards, and it will be 2nd down and 13 for the Lopes defense against this Wildcat offense. In the shotgun again is Chip Green, takes the snap, tosses it out to the right, and trying to turn it up that Littlefield sideline with some space. Out across the 45-yard line is Mason Jones to the 46. That's a gain of 12, but there might have been a flag on the play. This is going to be a hold against Littlefield, it would appear. A hold on the Littlefield Wildcats, and that is going to back them up 10. It would not have been a first down run, but it was within 2 or 3 yards of it. And instead, that is going to be all the way back to the 25-yard line, and Littlefield needs to get it to Sudan in order to move the sticks. As that is all the way back inside the 25-yard line. It was already 2nd down and 15. Now 2nd down and 25 for the Wildcats. There's maybe a throwing down here for Green with an empty backfield, looking to throw. Now he's flushed out of the pocket, and he's dropped. Money is Cash Money Garcia coming up to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage for the Antelopes, and that's a sack. As that will once again back the Wildcats up. It was already 2nd and long. Now it's 3rd and forever. In the shotgun here is Chip Green. Empty backfield again, looking to throw. Again being chased. Rushes his throw as he felt the feet from behind of Dane Provost, and he just throws it away into the Wildcat sideline, and Abernathy going to force a 4th down punting situation, and Abernathy's going to win the field position battle on this one as the Wildcats will punt from inside their own 10-yard line. Another big defensive series there by this Antelope defense. Again, they're playing a Littlefield offense averaging 35 points per game coming in, and the Wildcats will punt from the 5-yard line. It's almost blocked. It's a wobbly and short kick that is going to be down at the 35-yard line. And a golden opportunity here for the Abernathy Antelopes to take a 2-score lead on the road in Littlefield. How about that? As an Antelope flying through there almost blocked that punt. And it will be 1st down and 10 for the Antelopes. They'll take over at the Wildcat 35-yard line. And it will be 1st down and 10. As Abernathy marches left to right here on your YouTube channel. In the shotgun is Harrell. This is a design quarterback keep. We see it all the time. And Harrell, I tell you what, that's pretty impressive for a quarterback. He was carrying 3 Wildcat defenders for 2, maybe 3 yards down close to the 30, and he picks up 4. And it will be 2nd down and 6 for the Wildcats. So we go down near 9.5 to play in the first half. Handoff goes to Macias. He slips by 1 Littlefield tackler, but not 2, 3, and 4. As a host of Wildcats there, led by number 65, Micah Keeney. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 7 here for the Antelopes. Back at the 32-yard line. Abernathy trying to take advantage of the short field. 2 receivers to the far side. As looking that way is Harrell. It's not there. Now he scrambles out of the pocket. Now throws it over the middle. Across the 30, it's caught. As Jake Revilla hauls it in. This is going to probably cause the Antelopes to go for it. As that gets it within 3 yards of a 1st down. And it will be 4th down and a short 3 here for the Antelope offense. There's a little bit of wind at their back, but this would be an extremely long field goal for Slav. So in the gun is Harrell. Big play in the ball game. Handoff to Macias. He turns it up, and that is just smash mouth in your face football, won by the big boys up front wearing white. It's a First Baptist Church 1st down for the Antelopes, as they'll take it inside the 25 with Monkey down to the 23. 1st down and 10 for the Lopes. Big fourth down conversion for Abernathy to keep this drive alive as we tick down under 8 minutes to play in this first half from Littlefield. In the shotgun is Harrell. Harrell takes the snap, looked to hand it off. Nobody was there, and oh my goodness, hunting him down way deep in the backfield for Littlefield is number 33, Diego Ramirez. And that is going to be a massive loss on the play for Harrell, as that time it almost looked like there was some confusion as Harrell turned to hand it off and there was nobody to hand it to, and the play just kind of blew up on him. And it is going to be second down and long. That's a loss on the play of 13 yards. Second down and 23 now coming for the Lopes. In the shotgun is Harrell. He turns and hands the ball off one more time to Macias. And Macias pushes it up close to the 30, or down close to the 30. At about the 31-yard line, he'll pick up 5 or 6. And it will be third down and long here for the Antelopes. So we go inside of 7 minutes to play here in the first half tonight from Littlefield. The Antelopes on top 7-0 behind a 9-yard touchdown run by Caleb Harrell. In the shotgun, taking the snap is Harrell. Empty backfield off of his back foot. That was a dangerous throw over the middle that's almost picked off by Jeremiah Trevino, number 8. It is broken up by him as that one was thrown over the middle in traffic, as that time kind of threw it off his back foot, did Harrell, and it's going to be fourth down again. Abernathy's converted one fourth down, but this one's fourth and about 16 as they need to get it inside the 15-yard line to convert. Going to have to put something down the field here as Harrell looks to the sideline. 8 on the play clock. In the gun is Caleb. Empty backfield, steps into the throw over the middle. He's got a receiver, Jay Cravilla. And ladies and gentlemen, that's a First Baptist Church first down. How about that? A gain of 21 on fourth down and 18. And Abernathy will move the sticks as Cravilla found space and hauled it in over the middle. And I tell you what, Harrell is at his best when he can plant his feet and throw from the pocket, just like he did. Ooh, and then a bad snap goes under the legs of Harrell. He chases it back to the 30-yard line, picks it up, now running for his life, and he's dumped at the 25-yard line by number 7, Daniel Garcia. Lopes lucky to just keep the possession there, and that is going to be another big loss on the play. As Abernathy can still get a first down, I believe, down near the goal line. It's going to be second down and long here for the Antelopes. In the shotgun again is Harrell. Harrell takes the snap. This is a design keep up the middle, and getting off a block that time was one of those defensive front guys for Littlefield, making a nice tackle on Harrell after a short gain, and it's third down and long coming up here for the Antelopes. We go down near 5 minutes to play here in the first half from Wildcat Stadium in Littlefield. In the shotgun is Harrell again. Empty backfield, looking to throw. Airs it out in man coverage towards the goal line. Jump ball, it's incomplete as it is broken up at that pylon all the way across the field from us, as Braden Van Story, the intended target that time, but pretty good coverage down the field, and Abernathy's going to try and let Slav kick one through. As this will be a 40-yard field goal try by Vyacheslav Timoshenko. He has the leg to get it there. He's got a bit of a breeze. Maybe at his back. It's kind of swirling, though. This is a tough 40-yard field goal by Slav. Puts his foot into it. It is a bullet right down the middle from 40 yards out. The Ukrainian foreign exchange student puts it through the uprights from 40 yards away. And that's a big 3 points for the Abernathy Antelopes. And it's 10-0. They add to their lead. We'll take a timeout and come back. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football. One of Abernathy's longest-standing businesses is First State Bank. People have been choosing First State Bank for all of their financial and banking needs since 1909. We are proud to be locally owned and operated, and we have 3 locations across the area to serve you. Abernathy's First State Bank is a longtime supporter of the Antelopes and Ladylopes and wish them the best of luck this season. If we can serve you in any way, drop by and see us at 402 9th Street in Abernathy or give us a call today at 806-298-2556. As a 40-yard field goal brought to you by the South Plains Auto Ranch from Vyacheslav Timanchenko has given the Abernathy Antelopes a 10-point lead, and then Timanchenko boots it out of bounds here on the ensuing kickoff. That'll be a penalty and a free kick out of bounds. It'll bring the ball out to the 35-yard line. So Abernathy couldn't turn the short field into 7, but they turn it into 3 off the leg of Timanchenko. And Abernathy leads it 10-0 following the longest field goal of the season for Slav. As we play with 4:58 left here in the first half of the ball game. It'll be first down for Chip Green and the Littlefield Wildcats. As in the shotgun, here is Green. He takes the snap. He hands the ball off to Mason Jones. And right there in the middle of the field, a quick defensive play made. As number 65, Alex Bastardo making the tackle. No gain, second down for the Wildcats. Looking to throw towards the middle and underthrown and a little wide of his intended target, Haven Jimenez. Ball falls incomplete, and all of a sudden, it's 3rd down and 9 again here for the Antelopes. Defense as they forced another 3rd and 9 here against the Littlefield offense. Man, this is huge if Abernathy can once again force a 3-and-out again. Littlefield, a spread offense, averaging 35 points per game, being shut out by this Antelope defense in the first half. In the shotgun is Green, Chip Green being chased, throws it over the middle. He's got a receiver across the 35-yard line and keeping his feet across the 37 to the 38. The pass is caught for a gain of 8, about 1.5 yards short of the first down. Decision time for the Cats. If you're Abernathy, you can't jump off sides right here. 4th down and almost 2. Let's see what Littlefield does. It looks like the Wildcats line up to punt, but you've got to watch for a fake here if you're the Antelopes. And now we might have a timeout on the field as some confusion everywhere, and Littlefield takes a timeout. We'll take a quick one as well as you're listening to Abernathy Antelope football here on the Abernathy Antelope Sports Network. At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, our mission is to love God, love people, and to tell the world. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and we meet for Sunday school at 9:30 a.m. and worship at 10:45. We offer a number of kids and youth activities, as well as a Wednesday night Bible study at 6 p.m. We'd love to welcome you and your family at Abernathy's First Baptist Church. If you have any questions about our church, feel free to give us a call at 806-298-2587. We are proud of our community and our young people, and we wish the Lopes and Lady Lopes the best of luck this school year. As once again, welcome back here to Wildcat Stadium. Voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford, alongside Travis Wickenden, sort of. He is out our window, down to our right in the grandstands to bring you a better shot than the press box here behind the lens. 4th down and 2 out of the timeout. Littlefield is going to fake the punt. I thought it might be coming. The Antelope defense seeks it out, and they do not get a first down. As they snapped it back to Haven Jimenez, he hesitated just long enough for the Antelopes to make something happen. They were ready for the fake, and he is stopped short of a first down on the far side of the field. That's a huge defensive stand brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions. A failed fake punt. And now Abernathy will once again take over in Littlefield territory at the 36-yard line. First down and 10 for the Antelopes. In the shotgun is Caleb Harrell. He takes the snap. This is a quarterback keep all the way. He got hit in the legs. He keeps his feet, and he turns it into a big play. Inside the 15 for Harrell, maybe inside the 10. It's a First Baptist Church first down. Another chunk of yards on the ground for the Antelope quarterback. And it is first down and goal to go for the Abernathy Antelopes. And they've got a chance to take a 3-score lead on the road here tonight against Littlefield. So we go inside of 4 minutes left here in the second quarter. A lights-out showing here by the Lopes in the first half. In the gun is Harrell. He takes the snap as he kind of stumbled. Turf Monster got him that time and brings him down at about the 7-yard line. Couple yards gained on the play by the Antelope quarterback, and it will be second down and goal. It'll be near 3 minutes to play until halftime when the Antelopes snap it again. In the shotgun is Harrell. Takes the snap, hands it off, coming to the near side. Macias inside the 5, banging bodies down close to the goal line. He's about 1.5 yards short, and it will be third down and goal here for the Antelopes. Trying to take advantage of another short field thanks to your lights-out defense tonight. Harrell is again in the shotgun here with Macias to his right. Harrell's going to keep it. The big boy dives towards the middle. Did he get in? He did not. Harrell is marked down just shy of the goal line. I thought he might have reached the ball across. The official on the near side says no. And this is a big play now. Fourth down and goal from the 1-yard line. Abernathy tries to plow it in and take a 3-score lead. Harrell takes the snap. Abernathy was offsides. Dead gummit. As Abernathy moves early up front, and that is a costly penalty on the Abernathy Antelopes, as they were going to try and sneak it in on fourth down, but a 5-yard penalty. Do you bring Slav out again, or do you try and still run a play that gets you into the end zone? Or do you try and take the points here on the road? I think this would be a win for the Littlefield Wildcat defense if they can hold Abernathy to 3. We'll see what the Lopes do here. Everybody kind of looking around Abernathy. Are they going to take a timeout or not? Ball is at the 6-yard line. Offense stays on the field. Fourth down and goal. Under center with 3 in the backfield. Harrell. He fakes the handoff, and he throws it out on the far side of the field, and it's an incomplete pass. A fake handoff, and then a lob pass to the back corner of the end zone. That was through traffic. I couldn't even tell who the intended target was. And so fourth down from the 1-yard line, a costly penalty of 5 yards against the Antelopes, and Abernathy cannot punch it in and take a 3-score lead. If Littlefield rallies, circle that spot right there for the Wildcat defense. And the ball will go over on downs, as that's a big defensive stop for Littlefield. With 2:17 left to play until halftime. Abernathy had a chance to just take all the momentum here tonight at Wildcat Stadium. Now it's a big defensive drive for the Antelopes. As Chip Green takes the snap, he takes off. This is a design keep for Green. I tell you what, for an offense that averaged over 200 yards a game through the air coming in, Abernathy has almost completely taken away the pass game for Littlefield. That's impressive. Gain of 4 at second down and 5 on the quarterback keeper by Green. So we near 2 minutes to play here in the first half. In the shotgun is Green. He takes the snap. Empty backfield. He's going to run with it, and he dances around. Won't you dance with me, says the Antelope defense. Another stop right near the line of scrimmage, and Abernathy takes a timeout on defense as they have a chance to get the ball back in pretty good field position. That's a loss on the play of a yard. Timeout on the field. We'll go ahead and keep it right here. Gives us a chance to once again say thank you tonight to Nan Riley with RE/MAX Realtors, Vista Bank, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, City Gin Cotton Warehouse, the Hill Veterinary Service, all proud supporters of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes. Once again, Ty Horsford alongside Travis Wickenden tonight in Littlefield. Shout out to Travis, who's got our camera set up tonight out in the elements in the grandstands along with the Antelope faithful. And we've got cords draped everywhere tonight, out windows and all sorts of stuff to help give you the best possible view on your YouTube Antelope Athletics channel we can tonight. Glad you're with us. 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter from Wildcat Stadium. It'll be 3rd down and 7 facing Littlefield out of the timeout. A battle of 5-2 teams tonight. Abernathy 2-0 in district. Littlefield is 1-1. In the shotgun. Green looking to throw. Now he's being chased out of the pocket towards the far sideline. Green's going to try and keep it, and he does. And that's an impressive run for Chip Green. But is there a flag on the play? It would be a first down run for the Wildcat quarterback. But let's take a look at it here. As it's going to be a face mask, personal foul against Abernathy. And that's going to be a 15-yard mark off against the Antelopes. So it would have been a first down anyway, and that's going to move it out to the 34-yard line and keep the drive alive. 1:47 now as the clock winds here in the final 2 minutes of the first half. In the shotgun with 3 receivers spread to the near side, 2 to the far side. Empty backfield for Green, and he takes a seat behind the line of scrimmage as Chip Green is once again sacked. As I believe that was the money man, Cash Garcia, again for the Antelopes. And then he takes him down, then helps him up. That's what you like to see from the Antelope defender, Cash Garcia. And it is a big loss on the play. And that runs us down inside of a $1:20 left to play. 2nd down and long, empty backfield, looking to throw again. Off the back. Ooh, that was a dangerous pass by Green. As all over it is number 14, Dane Provost. He almost picked that going the other way. And that'll stop the clock with 1:08 left to play here in the second quarter. Don't want to get ahead of myself too much. And it will be 3rd down and long here for the Wildcats. Abernathy leading on the road tonight, 10-0 in Littlefield. In the shotgun is Green. Hands the ball off, up the middle to Mason Jones, and that's a game tackle near the line of scrimmage. The Antelopes all over it. Garcia, Revilla, and another Antelope were there to make the stop. And Abernathy takes a timeout on defense. That'll stop the clock with right at 1 minute left in the second quarter. And Abernathy's offense will get another opportunity as Littlefield, who has not shown the ability to punt the ball very well tonight, Abernathy could still get another opportunity in plus territory here. That's why you see the defensive timeout. So we've got right at 1 minute even to play here in quarter number 2 tonight from Wildcat Stadium in Littlefield. Abernathy pitching a first half shutout against a Littlefield offense averaging 35 points a game coming into this one. Littlefield's defense has played pretty well as well, Abernathy able to take advantage of a couple of short fields to have a 10-0 lead. And out of the timeout, 4th down and long for the Wildcats. And for Abernathy, Rolando Martinez back near midfield. It's another high and short kick. It does take a Littlefield bounce out across the 40, but it will bounce dead shy of the 45-yard line. Abernathy will have about 43 yards of real estate in front of them and 51 seconds to deal with. Gives your offense another opportunity, and you just feel like another touchdown right here would be massive for this Antelope offense. I think you would jump at a 3-possession lead headed to the locker room. You just don't want to make any mistakes, though, here if you're the Antelopes. Give Littlefield something cheap. In the shotgun is Harrell, empty backfield. He looks to throw. Now steps up in the pocket. He's going to run with it. Towards the middle of the field, he's got a little bit of room. He dives across the 35-yard line. As Coach Wiley running in from the near side, he wanted a hit to the head there on the Antelope quarterback. Tough Harrell, though, gets up. Hurries back behind the line of scrimmage. 30 seconds. They've got to hurry. And now Abernathy's going to have to take a timeout and talk it over. Harrell on that quarterback keeper took a gain of 8. Let's take a quick timeout. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football. The Abernathy community has trusted Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop since 1991. Todd and his team blessed many families by assisting them with funeral planning and services, while Carly and her crew at the Flower Shop have you covered with flowers, gifts, registries, and more. Both are locally owned and operated and are proud supporters of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes. If Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop can serve you in any way, give us a call today or come see us near the corner of 16th Street and Avenue D in Abernathy. At Abel's Funeral Home and Flower Shop, we are cheering the Antelopes and Lady Lopes on to victory this season. And welcome back here to Littlefield, the final 27 seconds of the first half. 2nd down and 2 for the Antelopes from the Wildcat 34-yard line. In the shotgun is Harrell. He takes almost every snap from there. Looking to throw with an empty backfield over the middle. Ooh, he overshot his target big time, and it's intercepted. It's picked off going the other way, and then we said don't give up anything cheap, and Abernathy does make the tackle, but the ball is picked off by Omar Martinez, number 3. That's the first turnover by either team tonight, and the ball will go over to the Wildcats. And so Abernathy leads 10-0, but the last 2 possessions credit the Littlefield defense for getting off the field, faced with a short field, because Abernathy could have almost put this one out of reach, but it's still just a 10-point game, and you circle those defensive stops by Littlefield if the Wildcats get back into it. Down just 10-0. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Wildcats as they'll take over from their own 33. We'll see how ambitious the Littlefield offense is. They've had a difficult time moving the ball tonight. In the shotgun is Green. He takes the snap, and Littlefield wants to head to the locker room and regroup, as that will take us to the end of the first half tonight at Wildcat Stadium in Littlefield, Texas, as the Abernathy Antelopes, behind a 9-yard touchdown run by Caleb Harrell and a 40-yard field goal by Vyacheslav Timoshenko, have a 10-0 lead on the road tonight at Wildcat Stadium in Littlefield. I tell you what, we're going to take an extended timeout here at halftime and thank some of our sponsors and catch our breath a little bit, as we will come back here in about 8 or 9 minutes. We will recap the first half and maybe look at some scores from around West Texas tonight as well, as Abernathy at the half leads Littlefield 10-0, as you're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football on the Antelope Sports Network. Thanks for listening to tonight's broadcast. We are currently at our halftime break and will return to the air shortly. Tonight's game is sponsored and proudly provided by the Abernathy Independent School District, First State Bank, Clark Riley Insurance, the First Baptist Church, Abel's Funeral Home and Flower Shop, JC Refrigeration, Cooling and Heating, Nan Riley with Remax Realtors, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Vista Bank, Ty Horsford with Movements Real Estate, South Plains Auto Ranch, Plains Land Bank, City Gin, and City Gin Cotton Warehouse. If you are interested in showing your support for the Antelopes and Ladylopes and being a sponsor during our broadcast, call or text us at 806-773-4658. You can rewatch this live broadcast by visiting this same YouTube channel. To stay up to date on the latest news and broadcast information regarding the Antelopes, follow us on Facebook at Abernathy Antelope Sports Broadcast Home. Again, we have a break in the action and we will return to the air shortly. Go Lopes and Lady Lopes. One of Abernathy's longest standing businesses is First State Bank. People have been choosing First State Bank for all of their financial and banking needs since 1909. We are proud to be locally owned and operated, and we have 3 locations across the area to serve you. Abernathy's First State Bank is a longtime supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Ladylopes and wish them the best of luck this season. If we can serve you in any way, drop by and see us at 402 9th Street or give us a call today at 806-298-2556. The Abernathy community has trusted Abel's Funeral Home and Flower Shop since 1991. Todd and his team bless many families by assisting them with funeral planning and services, while Carly and her crew at the Flower Shop have you covered with flowers, gifts, registries, and more. Both are locally owned and operated and are proud supporters of the Antelopes and Ladylopes. If Abel's Funeral Home or Flower Shop can serve you in any way, give us a call today or come see us near the corner of 16th Street and Avenue D in Abernathy. At Abel's Funeral Home and Flower Shop, we are cheering the Antelopes and Ladylopes on to victory this season. The Abernathy Independent School District is the heartbeat of our community. As a TEA-recognized district, our students excel at the highest level on the field, in the classroom, in FFA and 4-H activities, in band, and so much more. Abernathy ISD offers a variety of college-level and dual-credit courses to prepare our students for the future. We are proud of our students and are wishing them the best of luck this season in all they do. At Abernathy ISD, we are students today, leaders tomorrow, and antelopes forever. At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, our mission is to love God, love people, and to tell the world. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and we meet for Sunday school at 9:30 a.m. and worship at 10:45. We offer a number of kids and youth activities, as well as a Wednesday night Bible study at 6 p.m. We'd love to welcome you and your family to Abernathy's First Baptist Church. If you have any questions about our church, feel free to give us a call at 806-298-2587. We are proud of our community and our young people, and we wish the Lopes and Ladylopes the best of luck this school year. Do you have insurance needs? Then your first call needs to be to Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. Whether it's personal or business, home or farm, we have you covered with over 30 years of experience. We are locally owned and operated and are proud to call Abernathy home.
If we can serve you in any way, stop by and see us on the West Service Road in Abernathy, or give us a call today at 806-298-2591. We are always proud of our Lopes and Lady Lopes and are backing you all the way this year. Your local leader in real estate is Ty Horsford with Movements Real Estate. In today's real estate market, you need someone you can trust, and that person is Ty Horsford. Whether you're looking to buy, to sell, or to invest, Ty has the knowledge to guide you in the right direction. I'm proud to support the Lopes and Lady Lopes and pray that you have a wonderful and successful school year. You don't have to travel across the state to find a used car. South Plains Auto Ranch right here in Abernathy has you covered. Austin and his team are ready to go to work for you to get you in your new ride. With in-house financing available, South Plains Auto Ranch is a win-win situation. Come see us today on South Avenue D in Abernathy or give us a call at 806-298-2200. We are behind the Lopes and Lady Lopes this season. If you need to cool down or heat up, you need to give your friends at JC Refrigeration, Cooling, and Heating a call. As a South Plains leader in heating and air conditioning services, we can handle all of your needs, big or small. We specialize in residential, light commercial, and mobile home services. Give us a call at 806-744-9855 or come see us at 1606 North University Avenue in Lubbock. JC Refrigeration, Cooling, and Heating is a proud supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes. For over 100 years, Plains Land Bank has specialized in financing rural property. We are passionate about agriculture and ensuring that producers are successful. Your land is more than just your livelihood, it's your legacy, and we want to see it grow for generations to come. Let us help you own a piece of Texas. Come visit our Plainview office today or give us a call at 806-296-5579. At Plains Land Bank, we are a proud supporter of our West Texas high school student athletes. As a leader in the agriculture industry, Nutrien Ag Solutions is committed to helping West Texas growers reach their greatest potential. The professionals at Nutrien Ag Solutions pride themselves as being known as the ag retailer of the future with their focus on customer service. An emphasis consistently placed on providing the best performing chemical, fertilizer, and seed products, financing programs, and second-to-none technology used in crop consulting and field application for their customers. With 6 retail locations located nearby, they are equipped with experienced agronomists that are able to work alongside you to create the ideal plan for your operation. David Carver and his crew would like to say thank you for those that have entrusted them for years to service their needs, and would also like to wish the Antelopes a successful and blessed year. Again, thanks for listening to tonight's broadcast, and we are at halftime, but will return to the air shortly. Tonight's game is proudly sponsored and provided by the Abernathy Independent School District, First State Bank, Clark Riley Insurance, Abernathy's First Baptist Church, Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop, JC Refrigeration, Cooling and Heating, Nan Riley with Remax Realtors, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, Nutrien Ag Solutions, Vista Bank, Ty Horsford with Movements Real Estate, South Plains Auto Ranch, Plains Land Bank, City Gin, and City Gin Cotton Warehouse. Again, we are at halftime, and we will return to the air shortly.
And once again, good evening, Antelope fans. Welcome back here to Wildcat Stadium in Littlefield, Texas. Voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford, back with you tonight. We are at halftime this evening as the Abernathy Antelopes lead the Littlefield Wildcats 10-0 in a key District 4 3A contest here tonight. Abernathy looks to get to 3-0 in district play and stay atop the district standings all by themselves here tonight with a win. The Abernathy Antelope Marching Band just finished their performance. We apologize we could not bring that to you. Their final tune-up tonight as they get prepared for their area around marching competition. They competed at the district level, if you will, last weekend in Lubbock. They received all ones, which means they advanced to this weekend's regional area competition. They may almost just leave from here and head to Abilene, as they have got a early performance tomorrow morning in Abilene, Texas. So good luck to Matt Knight and the Abernathy Antelope Commitment to Excellence Marching Band as they vie for a trip to state for the first time since 2005, maybe 2005, 2006. It's been a while for the Antelope Band as they look to once again advance to the state marching competition. I believe that's still held in San Antonio. But back to the contest at hand here tonight. Abernathy, a 10-0 lead as the lone touchdown of the first half came on a 9-yard touchdown run by the Antelope quarterback, Caleb Harrell. That gave Abernathy a 7-0 lead inside of a minute to play in the first quarter. And then it was Vyacheslav Timoshenko, a 40-yard field goal there in the second quarter, kind of the early stages of the second quarter, and Abernathy led 10-0. Abernathy had another couple of opportunities in Littlefield territory. They got down to fourth down at the goal line. A 5-yard penalty marked them back to the 6. They still kept the offense on the field. An incomplete pass turned the ball over on downs. And Abernathy also stopped another time in Littlefield territory late in that second quarter. So luckily the Antelope defense is good there at the end of the half as Littlefield's defense was. Abernathy's was better. A suffocating first half performance by the Antelope defense. A big reason why Abernathy has a 10-0 lead here at halftime over the Littlefield Wildcats. Let's take a look tonight at some scores from around the area, if you will, as tonight a big battle going on, and this actually took place last night as the Tascosa Rebels knocked off the Caprock Longhorns 34-28. You've got Midland Legacy tonight leading at San Angelo Central 28-16. You've got in six-man action the Crest Kangaroos hopping on the Lorenzo Hornets 45-0. You've got the Wall Hawks all over San Angelo TLC 41-0. Stanford on top of Anson by a score of 22-0. That game is at halftime tonight. Down in Kermit, Brownfield leads Kermit 13-0. Somewhat of a surprise tonight up in Bushland as the wrecking ball that has been the Bushland Falcons, they trail the Shallow Water Mustangs 20-7. That game is late in the second quarter as Bushland has just been steamrolling the competition, but Shallow Water giving them a fight this evening. Can't say I'm excited about that, but I'm a little surprised by that, if you will. The Stanton Buffaloes tonight at halftime being shut out in Coahoma 27-0. You've got Big Spring leading San Angelo Lakeview 7-0. You've got Coronado trailing Abilene High 14-0. That game is at halftime. You've got Spring Lake Earth 27-8 in the second quarter over Petersburg. And how about Silverton all over Derazette 52-0. As that's a look at some scores from around the area tonight. We may get to some others as we go throughout our broadcast tonight as well. But the score that we're most concerned about here, as it's 10-0. Abernathy leads Littlefield. As we will take one more extended timeout. Littlefield Marching Band, their halftime performance commencing as we speak. And we'll come back with the second half kickoff tonight as you're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football.
Thanks for listening to tonight's broadcast. We are currently at our halftime break and will return to the air shortly. Tonight's game is sponsored and proudly provided by the Abernathy Independent School District, First State Bank, Clark Riley Insurance, the First Baptist Church, Abel's Funeral Home and Flower Shop, JC Refrigeration, Cooling and Heating, Nan Riley with Remax Realtors, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Vista Bank, Ty Horsford with Movements Real Estate, South Plains Auto Ranch, Plains Land Bank, City Gin, and City Gin Cotton Warehouse. If you are interested in showing your support for the Antelopes and Ladylopes and being a sponsor during our broadcast, call or text us at 806-773-4658. You can rewatch this live broadcast by visiting this same YouTube channel. To stay up to date on the latest news and broadcast information regarding the Antelopes, follow us on Facebook at Abernathy Antelope Sports Broadcast Home. Again, we have a break in the action and we will return to the air shortly. Go Lopes and Lady Lopes. One of Abernathy's longest-standing businesses is First State Bank. People have been choosing First State Bank for all of their financial and banking needs since 1909. We are proud to be locally owned and operated, and we have 3 locations across the area to serve you. Abernathy's First State Bank is a longtime supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Ladylopes and wish them the best of luck this season. If we can serve you in any way, drop by and see us at 402 9th Street or give us a call today at 806-298-2556. The Abernathy community has trusted Abel's Funeral Home and Flower Shop since 1991. Todd and his team bless many families by assisting them with funeral planning and services, while Carly and her crew at the Flower Shop have you covered with flowers, gifts, registries, and more. Both are locally owned and operated and are proud supporters of the Antelopes and Ladylopes. If Abel's Funeral Home or Flower Shop can serve you in any way, give us a call today or come see us near the corner of 16th Street and Avenue D in Abernathy. At Abel's Funeral Home and Flower Shop, we are cheering the Antelopes and Ladylopes on to victory this season. The Abernathy Independent School District is the heartbeat of our community. As a TEA-recognized district, our students excel at the highest level on the field, in the classroom, in FFA and 4-H activities, in band, and so much more. Abernathy ISD offers a variety of college-level and dual-credit courses to prepare our students for the future. We are proud of our students and are wishing them the best of luck this season in all they do. At Abernathy ISD, we are students today, leaders tomorrow, and antelopes forever. At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, our mission is to love God, love people, and to tell the world. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and we meet for Sunday school at 9:30 a.m. and worship at 10:45. We offer a number of kids and youth activities, as well as a Wednesday night Bible study at 6 p.m. We'd love to welcome you and your family to Abernathy's First Baptist Church. If you have any questions about our church, feel free to give us a call at 806-298-2587. We are proud of our community and our young people, and we wish the Lopes and Lady Lopes the best of luck this school year. Do you have insurance needs? Then your first call needs to be to Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. Whether it's personal or business, home or farm, we have you covered with over 30 years of experience. We are locally owned and operated and are proud to call Abernathy home. If we can serve you in any way, stop by and see us on the West Service Road in Abernathy or give us a call today at 806-298-2591. We are always proud of our Lopes and Lady Lopes and are backing you all the way this year. Your local leader in real estate is Ty Horsford with Movements Real Estate. In today's real estate market, you need someone you can trust, and that person is Ty Horsford. Whether you're looking to buy, to sell, or to invest, Ty has the knowledge to guide you in the right direction. I'm proud to support the Lopes and Lady Lopes and pray that you have a wonderful and successful school year. You don't have to travel across the state to find a used car. South Plains Auto Ranch right here in Abernathy has you covered. Austin and his team are ready to go to work for you to get you in your new ride. With in-house financing available, South Plains Auto Ranch is a win-win situation. Come see us today on South Avenue D in Abernathy or give us a call at 806-298-2200. We are behind the Lopes and Lady Lopes this season. If you need to cool down or heat up, you need to give your friends at JC Refrigeration, Cooling, and Heating a call. As a South Plains leader in heating and air conditioning services, we can handle all of your needs, big or small. We specialize in residential, light commercial, and mobile home services. Give us a call at 806-744-9855 or come see us at 1606 North University Avenue in Lubbock. JC Refrigeration, Cooling, and Heating is a proud supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes. For over 100 years, Plains Land Bank has specialized in financing rural property. We are passionate about agriculture and ensuring that producers are successful. Your land is more than just your livelihood, it's your legacy, and we want to see it grow for generations to come. Let us help you own a piece of Texas. Come visit our Plainview office today or give us a call at 806-296-5579. At Plains Land Bank, we are a proud supporter of our West Texas high school student athletes.
And once again, good evening, Abernathy football fans, and welcome back here to Littlefield Wildcat Stadium in Littlefield, Texas. Ty Horsford, Travis Wickenden, Elizabeth Horsford tonight, live from Littlefield, Texas, as the Abernathy Antelopes looking for a big third district win on the road tonight, and they lead 10-0 as they get set to kick it off to begin the third quarter. This opening kickoff of the second half brought to you by the South Plains Auto Ranch. As Slav puts his foot into it, it's a high end-over-end kick that's bobbled at the 10-yard line and picked up by Littlefield, and they've got room to run. Out back across the 25, out close to the 30. You know, you oftentimes see that when a return man bobbles one, if they're able to corral it, sometimes they turn it into a nice gain, and that was the case there for Brady James. How good was the Antelope defense in the first half? They hold Littlefield to just 53 yards of total offense, and get this, 2 yards on the ground, rushing the football in the first half. The Littlefield offense averaging north of 350 yards of total offense per game, held to just 53 yards by this Antelope defense in the first half. In the shotgun is the sophomore quarterback Green for Littlefield. Takes the snap, hands it off to James. James creates some space. He's to the near side, 50-45 into Abernathy territory, and he is thrown out of bounds. A late flag is going to add 15 to it. A late hit out of bounds, uncalled for by the Antelopes. and it will be 15 yards added to the end of the run. And that is by far the biggest, as Coach Wiley is fired up. He is not mad at the official. He is mad at his jerseys in white as a late hit out of bounds tacks on 15 to the end of the run, as that is by far the biggest run of the night for the running back, Mason Jones. As it's all of a sudden inside the red zone, and Littlefield's got the ball at the 15-yard line and a chance to get right back in the football game. After just 2 rushing yards the entire first half, James makes that look a little bit better there. Another handoff going to the middle of the field down inside the 10, and all of a sudden Littlefield has began this second half with a full head of steam. And it's a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd down and 2 for the Wildcats. In the shotgun is Green. Green takes the snap, hands it off, trying to bounce right, and the Antelope defense this time is there. As stopped right near the line of scrimmage, and it is going to be 3rd down and short for the Littlefield Wildcats. As Abernathy did this in Idalou a couple of weeks ago, made a big goal line stand to begin the half. Can they do it again? In the shotgun is Green, takes the snap, hands the ball off up the middle to Jones, and once again Jones is hit near the line of scrimmage, and I don't know that he got the marker. He did not, and it is going to be 4th down, I believe. 4th down and 1, back-to-back stops of no gain, maybe half a yard at best for the Littlefield offense. And all of a sudden, this becomes an absolutely huge spot in this football game. Can Abernathy turn Littlefield away as the Wildcats try and get some momentum to begin the second half here? 4th down and inches inside the 10-yard line, and Littlefield is they're going to burn a timeout here. Less than 2 minutes into the second half, Littlefield going to be forced to take a timeout. That tells you how big this 4th down and inches play is going to be, and we will see if they bring the offense out there, if they try and make this a one-possession game and turn it into 3 points. As this drive began with about a 45-yard run by Mason Jones, tacked on 15 at the end of it by a late hit out of bounds penalty on the Antelope defense. Again, it was a Littlefield offense that just mustered 2 rushing yards total in the entire first half of the contest. They got 45 on the first snap of the second half. And we'll see what happens here on 4th down and inches inside the 10 as Littlefield tries to get this one back to within single digits with 10:05 to play here in the third quarter. As the offense is out there, they're going to spread the field on 4th and short. Receivers 2 spread out far side, 1 to the near side. Green, the snap, and Green is going to be hit and dropped in the backfield. He did not get there. It's another defensive stop. It's Cash Garcia on the tackle. He is money, and that is a huge defensive stand brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions. And just as they did 2 weeks ago in Idalou, a huge goal line stand to begin the second half by the Antelope defense. And Abernathy will take the ball over on downs. Circle that one, Antelope fans. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Antelopes. Inside their own 10, Caleb Harrell is in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He hands the ball off right into the middle of the pile. Alan Macias, the ball carrier. As Littlefield had a big goal line stand late in the first half, Abernathy begins the second with one of their own. As we go inside of 10 minutes to play now in the third quarter. In the shotgun is Caleb Harrell. Harrell takes the snap. He is going to take off around the edge, and this one's coming back. It would have been a 1st down run for Harrell, but Abernathy, I think, going to get called for a hold here as flags fly. And it is a holding call against the Antelopes. And that's going to back Abernathy up. That'll be a half the distance to the goal penalty. And it will be second down and long here for the Antelopes. Can't afford to make a mistake down here on your own end of the field. In the shotgun is Harrell. Harrell takes the snap. This is a design quarterback keep, and Littlefield defensively all over it near the line of scrimmage. About 3 maroon jerseys there to make the tackle on Harrell, and it will be third down and long for the Antelopes. Just about 140 yards of total offense for Abernathy in that first half. Littlefield's defense was pretty good as well. In the shotgun is Harrell. Harrell calls out some instructions as he's in the gun near his goal line. Takes the snap. It's another design quarterback keep as Harrell tries to pick his way up the middle. He does get out across the 10-yard line, but he's short of a first down as he made it to about the 14, and that gives him a little bit of room to punt. But after turning it over on downs, the Littlefield defense does force a 3-and-out of their own, and they should get pretty good starting field position here on their second drive offensively here in the second half. As Caleb Harrell, he's gotten away a couple of good punts here tonight. He gets away a booming kick here that is going to bounce by a Wildcat. I think Abernathy touched it, or I think Littlefield touched it. As pick it up, the officials are going to say that they didn't. This should be Abernathy football. Littlefield touched it and then did not go after it. This ball should belong to the Antelopes. The officials will talk about it. I guess they won't. They missed it. They absolutely missed it, as I think the Littlefield return man touched that football and then did not go after it. And it's going to be first down Littlefield from the 33-yard line. I can't be certain, but I sure thought he touched the football. If he didn't, he played it off really, really well. And Littlefield's going to have it first down and 10 at the 33-yard line. Wow, maybe a huge break there for the Wildcats. In the shotgun is Green. He takes a low snap, and then he is dumped behind the line of scrimmage. Nice defensive effort and another sack in the backfield. This one, it is Levi Carrillo, number 5, getting back there unblocked. And that's a loss of 5. It'll be second down and 15 for the Wildcat offense. And I tell you what, I sure thought that return man for Littlefield touched that football. I think Abernathy should have sold it as well and picked it up and ran it to the end zone. In the shotgun again. Green looking to throw into double coverage. The ball is intercepted down the field. Rolando Martinez picked it off. He's going back down the sideline. He is inside the 25-yard line. It's going to be first down for the Antelopes. It's a Nutrient Ag Solutions defensive stand and turnover. As I think I said, I thought it was Rolando, but was it? Yeah, it was. Rolando Martinez, number 22, picks it off for the Antelopes. And the Antelope defense, if it wasn't a turnover on the punt, the Antelope defense gets it right back. And now this is a short field if you're Abernathy. You've got to find a way to take advantage and make this a 3-score game. You had a couple of opportunities late in the first half to do that, and you were not able to. First down and 10 Antelopes from the 20-yard line after a big pick and run back by Rolando. In the gun is Harrell. He lets all of his offensive players get set. Takes the snap. This is a design keep. He bounces it wide. Harrell keeps his feet inside the 10. It's a First Baptist Church first down and goal. There's nothing fancy there, but the Antelope quarterback, Caleb Harrell, takes it down to the 5-yard line, and that'll move the sticks again. It's a gain of 14 yards on the quarterback run by Harrell. And the Antelopes have a first down and goal, trying to make this a 3-score lead on the road in Littlefield. As we near the 6-minute mark of the third quarter tonight. In the shotgun formation. There's the snap. Harrell going to again keep it, and this time he's bottled up, does not get back to the line of scrimmage. Actually lost a couple of yards on the play. And it will be second down and goal from the 7. Abernathy leading 10-0. They'd love to add to that here against a defense of Littlefield who just gives up 14 points a contest. In the shotgun is Harrell. Harrell takes the snap, hands the ball off. Macias on a sweep to the near side, dives for the end zone. He's into the end zone for an Abernathy Antelope First State Bank touchdown. Their second one of the night, and Abernathy turns it into a 3-score lead. It is 16-0 as Alan Macias, Monkey they call him, takes it in from about 6 yards out. And the Antelopes have a 16-0 lead, pending the PAT here by Vyacheslav Timoshenko. The PAT is up, and it is good. And with 5:51 to play in the third quarter, Abernathy now leads Littlefield on the road 17-0. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope football.
If you need to cool down or heat up, you need to give your friends at JC Refrigeration, Cooling, and Heating a call. As a South Plains leader in heating and air conditioning services, we can handle all of your needs, big or small. We specialize in residential, light commercial, and mobile home services. Give us a call today at 806-744-9855 or come see us at 1606 North University Avenue in Lubbock. JC Refrigeration, Cooling, and Heating is a proud supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes.
And once again, welcome back. It's a happy Antelope sideline at Wildcat Stadium here in Littlefield, Texas. Abernathy has taken a 17-0 lead. This kickoff brought to you by the South Plains Auto Ranch. As Vyacheslav Timoshenko to put his foot into it, it's a high end-over-end kick that is going to take a bounce at about the 7-yard line, and then it's picked up by Haven Jimenez, and he's brought down by Brody Shadden just as he crosses the 15-yard line. Big tackle there by Brody. And it is going to be first down and 10 for the Wildcats as they're backed up on their own end of the field. How quickly things change as you had Littlefield first down and goal to begin this half, a chance to make it a 3-point game. The Abernathy defense, a goal line stand. And then a couple of possessions later, they're able to turn it into a 17-point lead with a touchdown. In the gun is Green. He hands the ball. Almost fumbling the football there was Jones. He holds on to it, but he's wrapped up near the line of scrimmage. Actually behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 3 yards, and it's going to be second down and 3. In the gun, once again, is Green. He was under duress, and did he complete the pass? Well, I'm not sure what happened. I think he threw it, and it was skipping the ground. He tried to get it quickly off over the middle, incomplete pass, and it brings up third down and long here for the Littlefield Wildcats. That was a funny-looking play. Tell you what, Littlefield throws it for over 200 yards a game, but you've got the sophomore quarterback rattled here tonight. In the shotgun again, looking to throw, airing it out down the sideline, in man coverage, and it is incomplete. As in coverage that time for the Lopes, I believe was number 25, Riley Rivera downfield, and he was step for step with the Littlefield receiver. and it is going to be 4th down, and the Wildcats are going to have to punt it away again, trailing 17-0. Abernathy should get a short field out of this as they punt it away. This one's a little better punt, as it's actually a different punter for Littlefield, as Ian Mendez, not Javier or Haven Jimenez punting it. A better punt by Ramirez. It does cross over midfield, and Abernathy will start at about their own 40-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Abernathy Antelope offense, as Caleb Harrell and company take the field once again, and a scoring drive right here could all but put it away. As an impressive showing tonight on the road so far in Littlefield for the Abernathy Antelopes, who lead 17-0. 4:53 left in the third quarter. In the shotgun is Harrell. Harrell takes the snap. He's going to come to the near side. He turns it upfield. Lots of room for Harrell into plus territory across midfield. And he's got a First Baptist Church 1st down to the 48-yard line of the Littlefield Wildcats. A gain of 13 yards on the quarterback keeper. Ball going to be spotted on the right hash mark. In the shotgun again is Harrell. Harrell takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. Macias, he is met by a line of defenders, but give the little guy credit. He's not big in stature, but that's a tough 2-yard run. As Macias stands just 5'8", 175. A tough couple of yards there, and it will be 2nd down for the Antelopes. Lots of guys in the backfield here for the Antelopes. Snap goes to Harrell. He hands it off around the left side. It's Rolando Martinez. Rolando gets the corner. And how about Brody Shatton on the near sideline? It was a long way from the play, but he was blocking the heck out of number 32, Gabe Villanueva. And Brody was fired up about it. Good for him. It is a gain of about 4 yards on the play. The Antelope sideline was fired up about that as well. 3rd down and 5. In the shotgun, there's the snap. Handoff goes up the middle. How about this? Breaking it to the near side. It is Macias into the flats across the 20. He's inside the 10. It's 1st and goal again for the Abernathy Antelopes, as that is a 35-yard run by Alan Macias. But was there a flag on the play? There was. A flag is setting at the 36-yard line, and this one's going to come back. I think this is going to be a hold or a block in the back against Abernathy, and that is going to negate a big-time run by Alan Macias. And it's going to be 3rd down and 8. Back outside the 45 instead of 1st down and goal. Holding call against the Antelopes during that run may be part of the reason why Macias went 30 yards untouched. In the gun is Harrell. Harrell takes the snap. It is going to be a design keep, and they may have run that play one too many times. As number 75 for Littlefield, that is Angel Salazar all over it behind the line of scrimmage. And Abernathy's going to be forced to punt again and try and reverse the field and pin Littlefield deep. But that is undoubtedly the call here with the way that your defense is playing when you've got a 17-0 lead tonight on the road at Wildcat Stadium. Inside of 3 minutes to play now in the third quarter. Harrell to punt it again. And he angles it towards the sideline. It's another Abernathy bounce inside the 20-yard line. And once again, going to be backed up inside their own 20 are the Littlefield Wildcats. And outside of really one run tonight of 45 yards by Mason Jones, they have done absolutely nothing on offense against this Abernathy Antelope defense. 2:39 to play this evening in the third quarter. Again, Abernathy looking to get to 3-0 in district play tonight. In the shotgun again is Green. He takes the snap. Chip Green hands it off to the interior, and it goes out close to the 20-yard line. Again, Mason Jones gets the touch. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Cats. In the shotgun is Chip Green again. Again, the sophomore signal caller. Takes the snap, looking to throw. It's intercepted. He threw it right to an Antelope. And walking into the end zone is number 25. That is Riley Rivera for a First State Bank pick 6 touchdown and a defensive stand brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions. For a team that throws the ball over 200 yards a game, Abernathy is taking it away, and that is a pick 6 that might almost take the Wildcats out of this one, and a 20-yard return for an Antelope touchdown. Slav to attempt the point after. The snap, the hold is good, the kick is up, the kick is good, and it's a Riley Rivera pick 6 that has given Abernathy a 24-0 lead on the road here in Littlefield. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope football.
The Abernathy Independent School District is the heartbeat of our community, and as a TEA-recognized district, our students excel in the classroom, in FFA and 4-H activities, in band, and so much more. Abernathy ISD offers a variety of college-level and dual-credit courses to prepare our students for the future. We are proud of our students and are wishing them the best of luck this season in all they do. At Abernathy ISD, we are students today, leaders tomorrow, and antelopes forever.
And welcome back as another South Plains Auto Ranch kickoff here for the Antelopes. Following a First State Bank touchdown. This one on a pick 6 by Riley Rivera. Slav to kick it off, high end over end kick, returnable from the 5-yard line for the Wildcats. Bringing it back towards the middle of the field is Haven Jimenez. He's across the 25 to the 27-yard line, and it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Wildcats as they will take over. With 1:56 to go here in the third quarter, this Antelope defense playing absolute lights out tonight. There's a Wildcat, and it's actually Haven Jimenez who's a little slow to limp off the field. He was the return man that time for Littlefield, and that's another guy you've shut down. He made a catch early. He is Littlefield's leading receiver with near 80 yards per game receiving the ball, but he has been held in check tonight against this mighty maroon Abernathy Antelope defense. 1:56 to play in the third quarter. 1st down and 10 for the Wildcats as Chip Green is in the gun. Hands the ball off up the middle, and guess what? An Antelope defender is there. Mason Jones got the carry. A gain of just 1. It'll be 2nd down and 9. And I tell you what, Abernathy, we've said it, but you can't state it enough. The Antelope defense has completely taken a good offense out of their rhythm tonight. An offense that averages between 350 and 400 yards per game, held to just over 100 yards of total offense through almost 3 quarters tonight. In the shotgun. It goes straight to the quarterback, Green, and he goes straight down at the 25-yard line as he tried to be patient, wait for a hole that never got there. And number 13, Jackson Hole, credit him with the stop there defensively for the Antelopes. And it will be 3rd down and 10 here for the Wildcats. As they'll take over from the 26. As we go inside of a minute to play here tonight in the 3rd quarter. In the shotgun is Chip Green. Rolls near side, throws back to the far side of the field, and he underthrew his receiver. And I tell you what, this is no offense to the sophomore quarterback, but the Abernathy defense has Chip Green absolutely terrified when he goes back, as he has been under duress all night long. He had to rush that throw again. Part of the reason it was underthrown. And it is 4th down and 10 for the Wildcats, and they're going to have to punt it again. As Rolando Martinez stands back at his own 40, is Mendez to punt. This is a good punt over the head of Rolando and a Littlefield bounce inside the 30. And Abernathy will have 70-plus yards of real estate in front of them when they head back out on the field here on offense. The final 33 seconds of the 3rd quarter tonight, with Abernathy leading on the road in Littlefield 24-0. Tell you what, it worked out schedule-wise here this year, where the 3 toughest district ball games of the season on the road for Abernathy, at Idalou tonight in Littlefield, and then they go to Coahoma to close the season. In the shotgun is Harrell. He hands the ball off up the middle. And Abernathy will let the 3rd quarter clock run out here, I would suppose, and we will switch ends of the field. As right now, the clock is your friend if you're the Abernathy Antelopes. As it will run down, and Abernathy will not snap it doesn't look like. And that'll put 3 quarters in the books tonight from Wildcat Stadium here in Littlefield. Abernathy holding up the number 4, saying the 4th quarter belongs to them. And as we head to a break, Abernathy in control, 24-0.
As a leader in the agriculture industry, Nutrien Ag Solutions is committed to helping West Texas growers reach their greatest potential. The professionals at Nutrien Ag Solutions pride themselves as being known as the ag retailer of the future, with their focus on customer service. An emphasis is consistently placed on providing the best performing chemical, fertilizer, and seed products, financing programs, and second-to-none technology used in crop consulting and field application for their customers. With 6 retail locations located nearby, they are equipped with experienced agronomists that are able to work alongside you to create the ideal plan for your operation. David Carver and his crew would like to say thank you for those that have entrusted them for years to service their needs, and would also like to wish the Antelopes a successful and blessed year.
And once again, good evening tonight from Littlefield's Wildcat Stadium. And as we head to the 4th quarter tonight, it's all Antelopes, 24-0, pitching a shutout over the Littlefield Wildcats. In the shotgun for Harrell, 2nd down and 10 as we begin the final quarter. Handoff goes into the interior to Macias, and he stumbles shy of the 30. And he's a little slow as Macias to get off the field. He'll get a break here as Rolando Martinez, a very capable back, checks in. Gain of just a couple there. 3rd down and 8 now coming up for the Antelopes as Macias trying to walk it off on the sideline. You hope he's okay. We're going to go down inside of 11:20 to play. 3rd and 8 here for Abernathy. In the gun, handoff goes to Rolando Martinez, who tries to turn it up. A good job defensively there by the Wildcats, though, at about the 30-yard line to make the stop, and Abernathy's going to have to punt the football. Antelopes are going to punt. A couple of Wildcats stand inside their 40 to run it back. There's the snap. It's a good one. And another booming punt by Harrell. What a punt and what a bounce, as it's going to go all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Ethan Paez typically does the Antelope punting. He's not playing tonight, and Harrell is just kicking the crap out of the football. And that will once again back Littlefield up on their own side of the field. 10:32 to play tonight in the ball game. And the Antelopes leading 24-0. Man, this defense deserves a shutout. If they can find a way to keep Littlefield out of the end zone for the final 10:32 of this one. Abernathy's defense has played superb. First down and 10 for the Wildcats. As once again, Chip Green in the shotgun takes the snap, tosses it out to his left to Mason Jones. And Jones met by 2 or 3 white jerseys as he turned it up. He got 4 or 5 on first down. And it will be second down coming up for the Wildcats. As we'll go inside of 10 minutes to play here in the game before they snap it again. In the shotgun is Green, hands it off near side. There's a little bit of a hole for Jones as he takes it out across the 25 and gets a first down for Littlefield. Those have been hard to come by tonight for the Wildcats. They move the chains there. You're okay with a time-consuming drive here. In the shotgun is Green. He takes the snap, hands it to Jones. That's kind of the recipe tonight for Littlefield. And it goes to the 30-yard line for a short gain of 3. And it will be second down and 7 coming up for Littlefield, as we may go inside of 9 minutes before the Wildcats snap it again. You're okay with the Wildcats taking some time off the clock here, as the clock is your friend tonight on the road. An impressive road performance tonight for Abernathy. In the gun again is Green. Green going to take off to the left, and he waits for a hole, which does finally open up a little bit out across the 35-yard line to the 37, and that'll be another first down run for the Wildcats with 8:53 to play in the fourth quarter. In the shotgun again is Chip Green. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Now the pocket collapses. He's going to run with it towards the middle of the field. Gets positive yardage out across the 40 to the 41. It's a gain of 3, maybe 4 yards on the quarterback keeper there by Green. The clock will continue to roll as we near 8 minutes to go in the ball game. Abernathy leads 24-0. In the gun again is Green. Takes the snap, hands the ball off to Jones. And Jones met behind the line of scrimmage. Might have been Dane Provost coming up to make the stop. I'm not entirely sure. He was in the area there for the Antelope defense. And it is going to be third down and 7 coming up here for the Wildcats inside of now 8 minutes to play. Screen pass to the near side. It's caught with some room. Turning it upfield is the receiver / running back. That once again is Mason Jones catching it out of the backfield and racing for a first down and a lot more for Littlefield into Abernathy territory. First down and 10 inside the 40. The Wildcats' best sustained drive of the night. A screen pass to the other side of the field. Once again, it's caught. Ball is loose. It's fumbled and picked up by Rolando Martinez. The ball just came squirting out of there, and the Antelope forces their third turnover of the night. After a pretty good catch and run there, that ball just bloop, popped right out of there. And it's the third turnover forced of the night by the Antelope defense. And Abernathy, that's one way to stop the Wildcat drive. And with 7:05 to go in the game, that might have been the last gasp for the Littlefield Wildcats as they turn it over for the third time tonight. In the shotgun again is Harrell. Check that. It is not Harrell, as Abernathy's got a change at the quarterback position as Chip Chambers has come in. A flag flies at the end of the play as the handoff went into the middle to Macias, and things get a little bit chippy. This is going to be a personal foul or unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on somebody, as we'll let the officials sort it out here. So Chip Chambers into the game at quarterback for the Abernathy Antelopes with 6:56 to go. We've got unsportsmanlike conduct on Abernathy and on Littlefield. I thought that might be what they called an unsportsmanlike conduct on both sides. Penalties are going to offset each other, and we're just going to replay first down. So things got a little bit chippy at the end of that play, as maybe some jawing or whatnot going back and forth. We've got 6:56 to play, and again, Chip Chambers in at quarterback here for the Antelopes. Where's number 9? 5'11", 160-pound sophomore. As Chambers is in the gun, he takes the snap, he hands the ball off, and Macias got the handoff. Credit the maroon-clad defense that time. It was number 5. Don't have a 5 on my roster for Littlefield. And it's third down and 10 here for the Antelopes. In the shotgun again is Chip. Chip takes the snap. He's going to be chased. He throws it in the flat. It is caught. Turning it up. Revilla fights for a First Baptist Church first down. And that is a good job as well by Chip Chambers, rolling under pressure with 2 defenders in his face, putting the ball on the money to Revilla, who picks up the first down and keeps this drive alive for the Antelopes. Inside of now 5:45 to play in the ball game. You'd love to just see Littlefield not get it again, and Abernathy able to run this clock out. In the shotgun is Chambers, hands it off to Macias, and oh man, flying through there for Littlefield is number 75. Angel Salazar puts a big hit on Macias right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down and 10 here for the Lopes. Abernathy's going to get to 3-0 in district play tonight. They'll be heavily favored in their home finale next week against Stanton. And that puts their toughest game remaining. Obviously, you don't want to look past the Buffaloes, but that puts their toughest game remaining, the season finale, in Coahoma. And depending on what happens for Coahoma, Abernathy could be playing for a district championship or have it wrapped up by then. Chip Chambers comes near side on the quarterback keeper. And he's wrapped up and taken down by Littlefield's 22, Mayor McNeese. And it'll be 3rd down and 8 here for the Antelopes as we tick down near 4 minutes to play in the ball game. Chambers rolled out and completed a nice 3rd down pass a series ago that kept the drive alive and got Abernathy a 1st down. Let's see what Abernathy draws up right here. In the gun is Chambers. Takes the snap, hands it off. Macias up the middle. He just puts his head forward to the 44-yard line, 45, and Abernathy will be about 6 yards short of a 1st down. We'll see what they do on the plus 45-yard line here. They may just keep the offense out there as we go down near 3.5 minutes to play in the ball game. A couple more 1st downs, and Abernathy could run this clock out. In the shotgun is Chambers. Ooh, he drops the ball, and he just has to fall on it behind the line of scrimmage. He is pummeled back there by number 75 again, Angel Salazar. That play never had a chance, though. The fumbled snap leads to a turnover on downs, and Littlefield will get the ball back at the Antelope 46-yard line as Abernathy does give it over on downs with 3 minutes and 13 seconds left to play in tonight's ball game. First down and 10. For the Wildcats. Green hands it off to Jones. Jones fights through a couple of tacklers. He gets free on that far sideline before he's tapped out of bounds at the 30-yard line, but that's a gain of 16 yards and a 1st down for Littlefield. And I tell you what, if you're Abernathy, you really want to see them hold this shutout intact. In the shotgun, there's the snap, handoff. No, it's a fake handoff. Green's going to keep it up the middle. Green's got lots of room, fighting for extra yards inside the 20, inside the 15, and that's going to be a chunk of 16 yards once again for the Littlefield Wildcats. Handoff goes to Jones. He tries to stretch it to the sideline, and this time the Antelope defense stretches with him. And that is a loss on the play of a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 11. Inside of 2.5 minutes to play. In the shotgun again is Chip Green. He takes the snap. This is going to be a quarterback draw up the middle. Down close to the 10-yard line. It'll be 3rd down. It's 2-down territory for Littlefield here in the final 2 minutes as they look to break up. The shutout here on the road for this Antelope defense, who has been absolutely dominant tonight. As the Abernathy drum corps and the Antelope band right now putting on quite the show, entertaining the crowd here in Littlefield. In the gun is Green, takes the snap, screen pass to the near side, trying to get the edge and getting into the end zone. Or did we not? A flag comes in. It would have been a touchdown, but this is going to be a hold against the Littlefield Wildcats. and that's going to take points off the board for Littlefield. That'll be a 10-yard penalty, and with 1:23 left, that does keep the shutout intact. $1:23 to go. The only question that remains is if Abernathy's going to pitch a shutout tonight on the road. In the gun is Green. He bobbles the snap. Steps up, airs it out. Back corner of the end zone. He overthrows everybody, and it's incomplete. In the back right corner of the end zone. And it is going to be fourth down. Fourth down and 11. One down is all that stands between the Antelopes and a shutout on the road against a good Littlefield Wildcat ball club. And Littlefield is going to go ahead and talk it over, and that's going to give us a chance to take one more timeout and thank the Plains Land Bank. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football.
For over 100 years, Plains Land Bank has specialized in financing rural property. We are passionate about agriculture and ensuring that producers are successful. Your land is more than just your livelihood, it's your legacy, and we want to see it grow for generations to come. Let us help you own a piece of Texas. Come visit our Plainview office today or give us a call at 806-296-5579. At Plains Land Bank, we are a proud supporter of our West Texas High School student athletes.
And welcome back here to the Wildcat Stadium in Littlefield one final time. A minute even left to play in the ball game. Littlefield facing a fourth down and 10 from about the 15-yard line. Abernathy a stop away from pitching a shutout on the road. In the gun, Green looks to throw. Out of the pocket, he's being chased. Now rolls to the near side, throws towards the end zone. It's incomplete. And the Antelope defense has come on the road, and they're going to pitch a shutout in Littlefield. Littlefield puts together a nice little drive there, but it ends in nothing for the Wildcats. And Abernathy's going to be able to take victory formation and run the clock out. And Abernathy's going to win this one at 24-0. And the Antelopes are going to get to 3-0 in district play, and they are going to be 6-2 overall in 2022. Is wins becoming commonplace for this Antelope football program the last decade. And they're going to get another one here tonight. Chambers takes this, or check that. That might have been, is Harrell back in there? Yep. Caleb Harrell's back in there at quarterback. He takes the snap and he takes the knee. They will have to do it one more time. And then this thing's going to head to the record books as a 24-0 Abernathy Antelope win. An impressive win on the road tonight in Littlefield, a game I was a little nervous about coming over here, playing a good Littlefield ball club. Harrell takes the knee and let the celebration begin on the near sideline for the Abernathy Antelopes. They remain alone atop district standings. They are now 3-0 and the lone unbeaten team in district play as they get a 24-0 shutout win tonight on the road in a Wildcat Stadium here in Littlefield, Texas. What a ball game tonight for the Antelope defense. They give up just 53 total yards in the first half of the ball game. They do another impressive performance in the second half, and they get a well-deserved shutout tonight on the road as they knock off the Littlefield Wildcats 24-0 to get to 3-0. The Antelopes back at home for senior night in the final home game of the regular season next Friday night as they'll battle the Stanton Buffaloes at 7 o'clock, and we will be there with a 6:45 broadcast. Until then, enjoy your weekend, everybody. good news or good luck to the band tomorrow at their area marching competition. And we will say so long, good night, and God bless from the LFD, where tonight Abernathy wins it 24-0.